This episode is sponsored by Squarespace.
At school, we were having a little grudge lesson. There we were reading Japanese novels, you know, Haru King, Cut Me kind of thing. 184. After a duck, snore, wood. So here goes. This isn't Japanese novel. This is novel. Oh no, this is horrible. But my brother, what's he doing? He's playing doki, little grudge in class. And I saw him snort and start crying. Hard luck, Brian. Always knew you were a whiny little bitch, but okay. So then I sat down at my computer
and yeah, it was time to muck about. Michael, Plays Katawa Shoujo Part 2 and 3/4. Hooray!
That's what I'm doing, looking for the spots in your eyes. But then I noticed then the little shiny bump. I noticed her eyes floating around in the fish tank. So I've tried something new. I said, I've got hard problems. And then that really does it. She jumped on my peel nest and she began to show me her head. See, do left sentence, sex, drive. Oh, in the mouth. It was lovely. And for a week or so, we were always a king on the table. Sex. Anyway, after a few months of this, Lily sent me a message. I looked to see what there was. It said, and so I called her on the phone and I said, what's the matter? And she said, I'm going to leave you and go to Holland. Scotland. Oh no, the moment I dread when I'm not going to have sex anymore. So I bought a pizza and I ran through the terminal and out onto the runway. And yes, my heart burst dead. The aeroplane took off. And all of me is so dead. Such a sad place. When I came from playing with my clothes a bit fucked up, a girl came to me and said, and I didn't know what to say. So I said, she looked awful. Well, actually, she looked nice. Then, suddenly, she appeared. The me shout.
It's the loudest thing I know.
And she says, don't you talk like that. Or there'll be no hot games. And we made something rather nice. I think you know what I mean. I said, all right. Not long after, a few days later, we went to the Shizu home. They tied me with a bit of cotton on the chairs and Shizu sat on my wood and then she starts the moaning. Then suddenly
her father burst in and he goes, what are you doing? And I say, doing. You don't for half an hour. He says, I can see that. And I said, well, if you can see it, why are you asking me? And then he says, oh, yes. And cuts my head off with a big ass word. And I died. So sad. When I open the door to get some paper stuff, and I suddenly catch sight of girls doing things. Trouble was, the girl's head, no arms. So I'm going, sorry. And she said, you can come in. I'm useless. No. I'm blessed. My name is Green and I can draw really well. So I said, can you do me? Hey, yeah. And she asked very, very quietly, do you want me to do it with my feet or with my mouth? So I said, mouth, please. And off we go. I put my rubbing brush right close up to her face. Yeah, and then she starts the painting. Anyway, after a few months of this, Green started dead, working in an old shop in Islington called Shram and Sheddle. And it went like this. Her hard teacher, Mr. Know Me, was the boss. Green was painting away. Sometimes Mr. Know Me thought Green wasn't working hard enough, so he shouted, Green. He was so strict, I weren't allowed in a shop to see Green. I tried to talk to him. So he goes, look, you can't now, it'll wait. It's not that long a time to wait. Green, she's brilliant. Well, actually, she reminds me of my friend Haribo. So sad, he died. And I said, how did he die? And he said, suicide. And I go, are you crazy? So it's rush upstairs, feeling bad, feeling worse than bad, terrible, nearly crying. And when I open the door, Green went flying out the window. Kaboom! So that makes me really wild. So I think if I take a knife, I could just, murder her and the teacher. And no one would know anything about it. I went down to our backyard and I'll tell you what I did with it. I shoved it into his face. And as I shoved it into his face, I thought, this'll pay him back, this'll pay him back. This'll pay him back. And everything was prison once again.